We're getting close to being done the village stuff, and then we'll be moving on to Freedom Unite. We're just kind of blasting through. I still got to pick like which one we're gonna settle in on for the hub stuff eventually. I'm really leaning towards 4 Ultimate though. Who was next? I feel like it was like Nargacuga or something, which would be great for my longsword collection. Yeah, it is Nargacuga. All right. Cool. All right, one sec. I didn't mean to talk to you. Bear with me for one moment. I do apologize. Okay, I'm all good to go. We should be like starting to get into like we've had like I think we've had one so far, but we should start seeing some subspecies soon. Unless those are mostly in the hub. Like I said, I've never played through Portable Third before, which is why I started this playthrough in the first place, because I don't know. I want to eventually beat every monster in our game, so we're just gonna keep rolling. Let's see. The elemental options are still not amazing. Yeah, I'll just go with Iron Gospel for this. I think like by the time we get up to like near the end of 5-star and 6-star, maybe we'll have some. It like I don't really care about Elemental Longsword in general. I just think it's kind of cool looking to have them, so that's kind of what I've been doing. That was an awesome map. Give me my milk, please. Yeah, it's really a shame this one like didn't come out in the West back in the day. I like really like the aesthetic of it. Like, don't get me wrong, like I really like Moga Village and that, but I don't know. I feel like I might like Yukumo a little bit better. I don't know. Something about it. I think it's because it has like the Freedom Unite farm and all that, and I like really like having the farms better than just like choosing from a menu what I want. Maybe that's what it is. There's just something about it I enjoy. Oh yeah, I didn't check. We are fighting him in the forest. Okay, I don't have to worry about drinks. Part of me wants to, like, when we eventually start doing all the hub stuff, like, part of me wants to just do Freedom Unite just because I like Freedom Unite so much, but I don't know. I really can't decide which one I want to, like, really dive into that part of the game we're streaming on. Like, I feel like I should pick one that I haven't done all the hub stuff before. So, like, GU or, well, like this one, actually. But I don't know. I heard Dose actually has like full online server functionality now, so maybe when I finish Dose, we'll do that one online. Let's see. I feel like he would be in the lower levels, right? We haven't seen the cutscene. I don't think they would put him in 9 or 10 for the cutscene, though. I'm gonna lean towards like 2 or 3, maybe. Yeah, okay, there we go. Always a pleasure to see Narg. Because my whole thing with like picking the hubs is like if we pick like GU, like we'll be at it for 1,000 years. But People really like GU, so I don't know. I'm very indecisive lately. It's like an issue. Shit, I wasn't ready. Maybe I should have brought the evasion set. That surprised me. Alright, I gotta shake this rust off and get back into it too. Alright, you gotta ease me into it, buddy. The cool thing about this will be, like, if he had, like, moves that were exclusive to this game, I won't know any of them. Maybe we'll just have a quick first aid drink. Too early. Now he's gonna go. He's already knocked both of the cats out. Oh no, my controller died. I'm fucked. This isn't going well. Thank you, Nargacuga, please. Okay, we're good. You know what's funny? Like, right before the stream, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, this, like, battery's been lasting quite a while, and then, of course, it, like, drops, like, 10 minutes in. Oh, well. Oh, thank you very much for the health regen there, bud. I am gonna have to get to work on Freedom 1 though at some point. I keep putting off, like, getting my save point back to where we were the last time I streamed it before I accidentally wiped out all the PSP saves, but, like, every week we get a little bit closer to picking up that playthrough, so I'm gonna have to eventually get to work on it. You son of... Well, actually, you saved me. I wish he would have hit the Roggies. I was trying to look into getting sharpness +1 going, but I'm not really seeing any options for you. But I think this game's like entire village might be low rank, just based on like what's available and stuff like that. So I'm not 100% unless I get surprised by one of the armor sets that become available, like, or I just really missed something when I was looking through. Because usually I like having either attack or sharpness +1, but I ended up going with attack because that was kind of all I could do at the moment. Now he's gonna peace out again. One thing I've never gotten good with Nargacuga is like timing it. Well, I also don't play longsword a lot, but like timing out to actually get the full combo off on him. But I also like, I really don't play longsword a lot. I've been having fun with it. Like, I really like old gen longsword, but I think I would need a lot more practice to be like particularly good at it. Fucking sick of wiping off on that thing though. You hit the wrong knee. Okay, we're good. Off. The amount of times I have lost damage opportunities or been hit because of Roggies in 3rd gen, I don't even want to count it. They drive me, like, I like them so much. Like, I think, like, Roggies kind of a cool, fun little intro monster. But, fuck, man. The amount of times that, like, you know, a little errant bit of poison or, like, one of them barreling into you, like there knocks me down and then leaves me open to a roar and that. It's like, come on, guys. That tailed me just enough to like miss every hit. Gotta sharpen up again. Alright, just chill over there with Zelda. He's not gonna chill, he's not gonna chill. He's leaving. Better make sure I paintball him again or I'm gonna lose him. I'm liking this set. This set's not bad. I just really wish I had sharpness. Especially, like, to play a little gun lance, it would be nice, but... I was thinking about putting on, like, a guard up set, but... There's not really a lot of moves that I'm, like, particularly worried about not being able to guard at this point of the game, so... I also have been like, do I really need to waste the time putting it together, right? Just chill out. Just chill out. Sakes. There we go. Wipe those idiots out, buddy. Position. Fuck. Actually, it would totally make sense. It would totally make sense for the game to be entirely low rank in the village, because I think it only goes up to high rank. This one was not a G rank game, so. That idiot out of the way. If I could just get my sword level up, I'd be so happy. Alright, it's probably close to going to sleep, I would imagine. I've also... I keep like discovering like games that I like never played when I was younger and getting like really into them. Like I've been really enjoying like doing the Breath of Fire 3 playthrough. It's been really fun, like finally getting to play that game. But I also recently really got into like, not like super hardcore yet, because I only just got started on it, but like the Mega Man like Battle Network games, they're legit, really good. I kind of missed out on the Game Boy Advance back in the day. Like, I had one, but I just, like, I don't know why. For whatever reason, I didn't have a lot of games for it, and I didn't really use it a lot. Like, I know I played a lot of, like, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and a lot of, what was the other one? Harvest Moon, because I really like Harvest Moon. But I just didn't use it a whole lot, like, just in general. So... it's been kind of cool, like, discovering games that I just... because there's so many that I just never played back in the day. But the Mega Man Battle Network games, I've just been going through the first one, which everybody says is, like, the worst one, because it obviously was, like, you know, first game syndrome. They didn't really have anything on lockdown yet for the series. And, like, going forward, there's a lot of quality of life and just, like, adjustments. But, like, even that one, I'm like, this is such a, like, interesting, like... cool battle system that I haven't really seen anything like it. So I've been really, really having a lot of fun with it. I think I'm gonna go through them and miss. Fuck's sakes. I've got to get better positioning with longsword. You okay? There you go. See ya. And there's, like, apparently, like, a whole, like, even back in the day, apparently there was, like, legit, like, a PvP community for that game where people would, like, get together with their Game Boys and, like, have, like, link cable battles and stuff like that. And it's got, like, full online for, like, trading and all kinds of stuff with the big collection that Capcom put out. And yeah, like it's a really cool game. I might stream one of them just for funsies, just because I'm really enjoying it. Probably not number one because like it is a bit of a slog. I can definitely see what people meant when I was kind of looking up information about the series, where they're like, yeah, like it's fine to like go through it, but you're gonna have a lot more fun going forward. Like I started up the second game and just went through the tutorial, and even from the tutorial, I was like, yeah, this is a lot better already. You son of a bitch. I'm just gonna be stuck in White Sword forever. That's so bitchy that you did that. Thinking he's ready for a flinch, but then he doesn't. Oh, we got the tail finally, jeez. Oh yeah, my shirt was just fucking droppered. But apparently, like, from what I've seen, like, with, like, the community for those games, it's, like, Battle Network 3 and 6 are, like, the ones that everybody's actually, like, active on online. So I won't be checking out for a while, because I'm just going to play through them in order. I think that'll be fine. I want to see how the series evolved over time, but it also had that, like, Pokemon thing where, I think 3, 4, 5, and 6 all had, like, 2 versions. So that's the only thing I don't like. I always hated that Pokemon did that, but whatever. I'm not really a big Pokemon person anyway. But I'm gonna have to like look up and see what the differences are for that game. Like I can play either one, but I don't really, unless there's like big storyline differences, I don't really feel like swapping between them. That's bitchy. I forgot he did that. I don't think I can get him down. Never mind, he's here. Sorry, Kelby. Don't get too greedy. There we go. I'm gonna have to look up the weapon tree. I don't think you can forge the Nargacuga sword outright in this game, but I'm not sure. It's like weirdly hard. Not like super hard, but it's like a little hard to find information on this game because like every like weapon tree or this or that has like for some reason different versions of the translations. So it's kind of like all over the place trying to find information that matches up. But it's been okay so far. Alright, that's Nargacuga out of the way. I might fight a couple of Nargacugas just to like get the weapon built up. Maybe I'll build the greatsword. Because I'm not really running anything that's, like, specific to longsword, so maybe we'll make the Nargacuga greatsword, too. Although I'm doing greatsword in, Freedom Unite, so... I've been trying to, like, at least swap... Like, I always have gun lance, but, like, swap secondary weapons a little bit between the games. Just, you know... Get a different perspective, because I did everything on gun... Well, except for first gen, I did everything on gun lance back in the day, so... It's been kind of interesting re-going through the games. You know, seeing it with, like, a different weapon. Obviously, since I never played this one. But it's, you know, third gen, so it is what it is. Alright, let's see. Can you make it out right? I don't think you can. You can, okay, rad. Need a razor, a pellet. Of course, we need a marrow. One sec. Let me look at the longsword weapon tree. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. It's an upgrade off of the weapon I'm literally using. Five tail spikes, eh? I always have really weirdly bad luck with those things dropping. That's fine. Okay, we'll fight a couple of him and see what we kind of get out of it. Because I would love... It's not a lot of blue sharpness, but at least it's some blue sharpness. I'll take it. Okay, I need whetstones, mega potions, and... Actually, just whetstones and mega potions. Ooh, I gotta make some more mega potions. That's fine. I'm gonna see if potions are on sale, and then we'll buy a whole bunch of them. I don't really feel like crafting a bunch of potions. I usually just buy them when they're cheaper. The only problem is, like, we're gonna have to start getting into some, like, heavy-duty inventory management starting soon, because, like, dose only stacks up to 10, and there's not a lot of inventory space. I remember I was already starting to sell, like, Velosa Prey and Drome stuff, like, right off the bat, because I was like, you know, you can only stockpile, like, 10 potions and stuff like that, so... But that's fine. We're still a game away from that. Although I think we were up 6-star in Freedom Unite, so we were pretty far into it. No, you idiot, you gotta reap your harvest. I always thought it'd be really fun to do, like, I know nobody would be interested in this, but I think it'd be really cool if they made, like, a Monster Hunter game, like a side series thing, obviously, but like a Monster Hunter game that was kind of like that, like, Fantasy Life game they had on the DS. So it'd be like, you could be like the armor forger, or you could like work in the kitchen and like sell the meals to like other hunters. I don't know, I just really like that kind of stuff. I like those kinds of games in general. It's always been something that I've enjoyed, so. Monster Hunter would just be a cool setting for that kind of thing. I feel like Monster Hunter would be a good setting for like a lot of games, just because the world, even though the lore is like all over the place, because like who cares, there is like a lot of lore, but it's like all over the damn place. But I don't know, there's something about the Monster Hunter world that's just like cool. I just really like it. So I do wish I didn't have to go in here every time I wanted to have a drink, though. It's the only thing I'm not big on. I wish that the village had, like, unless I, like, am completely insane and missed it. I wish the village had a thing so I could, like, just grab one of these real quick. Hey, I wanted to check real quick. I'm going to try to not make it, like, Nargacuga only, but I also do want to get that sword made, so... We'll have to see how the drops go. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I wasn't even going to. In kind of a weird week, so I've been in a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of a funk, so I haven't really felt like streaming. What did I need for this again? Oh yeah, we got to get Rathalos going. I feel like Rathalos should show up in this rank. In fact, let's see who we got here. Got Zenogre, Nargacuga, two different Nargacugas. Those idiots, another Zenogre. All right, Barioth is here. There we go. Okay. Volvidon. I'm gonna have to check. I actually finished up 3 Ultimate with the Volvidon armor. I wonder if it has the same skill setup that it does in 3 Ultimate. Because I actually like that set. Alright. Oh, he's got herbs for cheap. Okay, we'll worry about that later. I don't know. I think that's the only thing. I think it is. The only thing I don't like about this game is that you have to go into the hub, go into the bath, get out of the bath, talk to the cat, get the thing every single hunt if you want both of the benefits. And I'm like, I don't know. Just let me make a meal and move on with my life. It's a cute idea. Don't get me wrong, but I wish they had had like a thing inside the village just so that you could do it quickly. But you also, like, for the most part, you don't really need it for the offline stuff anyway. I feel like he'll be either here or 9, maybe? Yeah, he's here. Or he's leaving. I do love how he just drops. There you go, dummy. It's just asking for trouble. Man, I just keep getting nailed in on the side here. There we go. Stupid bitch. I feel like hitting the Palico should count. God damn it. I wasn't expecting him to go right into his spinny. Alright, just hang out for a second, man. Alright, I gotta be careful. He goes into the spin right after that sometimes. Second time I've been lured in. I want blue sharpness too, so I can like stop. Well, maybe I can like do like mind's eye or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. The options are like somewhat limited this early in the game. That's why I usually like up until like mid-high rank, I usually just default to as much attack as I can jam into a set and just live with it. What a bitch. Are you gonna chill out? Okay, he's after them. We're good for a second. Better be careful or he's gonna wipe me out. I can just time my damn flinches for when I'm trying to do that. He always turns like perfectly just to make sure I bounce off of his damn razor wing. Like every time. Like he knows he's just like, alright, I gotta deflect this guy real quick. Alright, where's he going? You know what, I'll just paintball him. I have a bad habit of forgetting, we'll just do it now. Moron, let's go. Of course. It's my bad. I should have just sharpened. I really like, I used to make it a habit of like sharpening every time I had to leave the zone after fighting, but I've gotten like lazy about it over the years. And I need to just like get back to doing that. Like, who cares? If you're wasting whetstones, it's better to just like have your full sharpness each time you engage than to have to fucking stop all the time. Especially because that was like a good opening. can see. I like this map, but I've always hated those fucking reeds. Fuck off. Fucking wing blade. It was worth it. I got too greedy. I just want to make sure I get the tail off if I can every time. I've actually never looked up a full monster list for this game, so I've looked up like armor, so I have like a general idea, but I can't remember every set of armor I looked at. So I was mainly looking for like skills I was interested in more than anything. There we go, that's all I wanted. Just a little flinch. Okay. I should just zone. It's not worth it. Sharpening right now will 100% get me hit. Might still get me hit because the fucking jaggies are here. Hey, you bitch. Hey, bud. No. A Jaggy can be waiting for me? Yeah, he's cool. Wish he'd get after his own barrier, though. I might as well try to get this arm while we're at it. fucking Bullfang. I didn't even see him. There, I'll get my 2 stupid hits and move on. You sealed your fate. I would have left you alone. Be careful. Kill came off over here, I think. Yeah, there it is. The amount of times over the years that fucking Dargakuga it's nailed me while I'm like swinging my camera around. Remember the first time I fought him back in the day? I was like, he's so damn fast. How can I deal with him? Yeah, that wasn't enough. Alright, I gotta stop playing like an asshole or I'm gonna get killed. You got me. I have this horrible feeling that it's going to be like 1 to 2 hits when I get back there, though. But that's my fault for being greedy. I should have backed off. He hasn't actually, like, gone to sleep. Well, no, because he sleeps up on that higher ground area, actually. Which kind of sucks, because I can't get him down. I don't know. He's up. Alright, it wasn't 2 hits. We're good. Fuck, man, I just got up. Chill out. Jesus, he's hitting me really bad. Being a bitch right at the end, just go down. Oh my god. And now he's gone. It's probably going up to 6 or 7 again anyway. Alright, I gotta stop expecting him to drop on each hit. Just go down, you fucking idiot. Jesus. Yes, yes, you're in such bad shape. There you go. Fuck off. Jesus. Give me the parts I need. Alright, we're getting the ranges at least, so that's good. Hopefully. I'm going to break it up because sometimes Nargacuga aggravates me, as is evident right now. So I'm going to break up the hunt so I don't just focus on him and get pissy, but I also do want to get that longsword made, so that'll come in time. Actually, I do want to look up who the other urgents are at this rank. It's probably just going to be everything that's new. Yeah, Nargacuga, Barrioth, Urigan, Wrath. Okay, so yeah, it's everybody that I thought it would be. Okay. Dang. Okay, well, you know what? We might have gotten lucky. I don't think I have enough to finish the weapon, but we're damn close if not. We're not fucking close. I just didn't need so many pelt. Holy shit. Yeah, but that one needs a marrow, which is arguably going to take longer to get. Alright, so I need 2 more tail spikes and 5 more pelt. At least I'm good on the razors. Alright, so it'll be a little while yet. I just want some blue sharpness. Like, that's what I'm after. Oh yeah, I gotta buy potions. My bad. Also, do you have anything new yet? Oh. I don't really care about that. Alright, I'll have to farm up some points anyway, because I do like to build everything. 66. Actually, I should have... Alright, next time he has herbs on sale, I need to buy a whole bunch. But I think I have a bunch of herbs laying around anyway. Oh yeah, I got tons of herbs. All right, good. We'll just chill out for a second. I'll just do 200 and then I will just make 100 mega potions. That should last quite a while. All right, and then... one day you'll be able to be like, craft 100. And not yet. I don't remember if you can in 5th gen or not, because the games like give you so much like shit that I don't think I really had to craft a ton of potions realistically. The 5th gen game, you're like, here, have some more stuff, like just constantly, so not really anything I had to worry about that often. The lucky part is, if I'm remembering correctly, I think that the points in this game, you can get them incredibly easily with fishing. If I'm remembering right, I think it was this one. Where you can just go fishing in the tundra and get like an obscene amount of points in like 20 minutes. So I'll do that off stream at some point. I'm not really concerned about the training things for the cats. Because I have my cats basically just set up to like defense and attack buff, and then heal and cure poison. That's kind of what they're there for. And, you know, the little distraction they give the monster every now and again. I didn't plant anything. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's go. I guess Barioth would be the next. Another pseudo Wyvern. You know what? Also, this one might be the one to do the hub for, because this game is apparently quite short compared to the other Monster Hunter games. So, because if it doesn't go up to G rank, it can't be terribly long even in the hub. So maybe once we finish Monster Hunter 1, maybe we will come back to this one. I don't know. I really can't decide which one I want to like focus up on once the villages are all done. It has been fun like going back through them, like going down the generations, so Like I've been really enjoying it. There's like frustration from like some of the jank in the older games, but I still have a good time doing them. Right, so it was Bury Off. We'll keep rolling with Longsword. I'm having fun doing Longsword. I'll get some gun lancing in again. It's just, I don't know, it's been a really nice change of pace and just playing random weapons in each game. Like Freedom Unite, I have Greatsword and Hammer, and a little bit of Longsword is kind of what we've been doing with that playthrough. So, you know, once we get back there, we'll kind of get back to some Greatsword and that. And then Dose, I believe Dose I was doing Sword and Shield. Because I used to rotate these streams, and every week I would go back a game and then wrap back around to 5th gen, but it was not worth the trouble. Like, it was a little much just constantly, like, rotating every week. Because, like, by the time I got back to, like, the first game again, I was like, I don't know what I was doing. Like, it's been, what, I think it was like a 9-week rotation, so it's like... By the time we got back to Portable Third, it had been 9 weeks since I played. It's like, you know, like, what was I actually doing in it? And I had notes for every game on my computer. So finally I was like, you know what? We're just going to, like, finish one, roll back, finish one, roll back. It's a lot easier. And it's nice because I get to actually, like, focus and get used to the little differences in the combat in each game. I wasn't going to do Portable Third because, like, we did 3 Ultimate, but, you know, it's got its own flavor to it. So I was like, you know what? We might as well. And I've never played it, so... Don't be a prick. Off the bat, you bitch. I like Bury Off, but I've always been, like, really bad at fighting pseudo-wyverns. Just in general, like, Nargacuga's always been a weakness of mine. Not like a big weakness, just I would get stuck in their stupid arms, like, you know, fighting Tigrex back in the day. Like, it was just always a problem. It's been a lot easier in, like, the newer playthroughs just because, like, Gunlance isn't bad, but sometimes the positioning can be a bit of a headache. Done that, I should have fucking done this. I was like desperately, I was like, just flinch while I'm doing it, come on. Maybe I should just waste the cleanser, let's go. I'm glad that, like, Bury Off continued forward in the series. Like, a lot of 3rd gen monsters did, but, like, Capcom seems to, like, really have liked... Although they didn't, like, bring forward, like, Quirlepecco, which, like, I don't know, he was, like, a fun, like, mid-tier monster. You know, he could summon something that would, like, really mess you up. I always thought he was kind of fun. Still to this day just really like Yi and Kutku, though. I always thought he, like, he's like, you know, whatever. He's not, like, particularly complicated, but I always thought he was a really fun, like, intro wyvern. Man, he is not giving me any room to get my Spirit Blade combo going. If I can break his wings, at least he won't be flying all over the screen as much. You always make sure to stand still when he's like way out of your reach too. I like him, but I'm not going to say he isn't a pain in the ass sometimes. Is that Poratble? Hurry! You fucking idiot! Thank you. I raised you both to be hunters, and you betray me every time I need you. I'm not gonna get around. I'm stuck in his fucking body. I tried. Okay, I got that side. I need to get the other side. I need to sharpen. I think he's piecing out anyway. Thank you, Zelda. You know what? I made the mega potions, but I didn't actually bring them. Oh yeah, you're just gonna do that thing. Yeah. Right, we need to get this side. We need to get these idiots out of the way. Thank you, Barry off. I thought he was going the other way with that. Damn it, dude. Give me a sec. He's gonna get me. Never mind. He had mercy. Okay, this much. He's desperately protecting that side of his wings. Every time I go in for it, he hit checks or he does his big tail swing. There we go. He's gonna get me, fuck sakes. I cannot get my sword out of fucking base mode. Alright. Get out of here. don't know if there's anything specific I want to make out of Barrioth, but we might as well break what we can. Okay, there we go. I'll take it. The only problem is getting its tail because the son of a bitch likes to spin around like a top. What I'll do too is, like, if I don't get the stuff for Nargacuga, I'll just farm it up off stream for the next time. And I'll make sure we have the sword ready to go at that point. Because I'd like to have that raw weapon at least. I just don't want to waste too much time cutting off the tail if I don't really need it for anything. Bullfango again. Alright, you're done. Yep. Paintball. Hot drink. And sharpen. Is he coming here? He's gonna dive bomb me, isn't he? Part of me, for some reason, thought that dive bomb thing was like a 3 Ultimate Edition, but it definitely wasn't. I've always found going for his tail, because I've needed it for like a few weapons like in 3rd gen, but I've always found going for his tail to be a huge pain in the ass, because he just really likes to spin around a lot. Like, he's constantly repositioning himself. Like Nargacuga, it's not so bad because he's always trying to nail you with his tail, but like Barrioth, it's like he just spins around constantly. Like, it's doable, but I always feel like I'm just wasting so much time facing his tail down when I don't really need to, I guess. And he likes to sit on walls, so his tail's like in the wall. Okay, well, there we go. There, all I had to do was complain about his tail. See. I'm honestly surprised they didn't jump away through that. Hopefully we just get the tail, and then if I do need one later, I got it. Perfect. I don't think I need it for anything, though. At least not from what I remember when I was going through like armors and weapons that I wanted to make. Don't remember needing it. I forgot. Literally just talked about that and he got me. I don't want to get the baggies out of the way, but I feel like he's close. Good night, my brother. I think the village only goes up to 6-star too, so it won't be too much. It'd be like maybe another week or two, dependent, and then we'll be moving on to Freedom Unite. But we do have to come back to this one eventually for the old school Amatsu fight. I'd like to see how he compares to, well, one, Rise's version and the Frontier version as well. Tier 1 was a pain in the ass. It was cool, but it made me very angry. I still think, like, out of everything I fought in Frontier, the monster that, like, probably enraged me, like, made me the angriest to fight was, I don't know what it was, the G-rank Urigan, like, drove me completely insane. I absolutely hated that fight. Just that one move he did, the vacuum move where he drags everything in. I don't know why I was just so bad at dealing with that move. It drove me crazy the entire time that I was trying to, like, get through it. I feel like it wouldn't have been so bad with, like, a different weapon, but, like, I was determined to beat G-rank with Gunlance, and it's a nightmare. Whatever, we'll take it for now. Alright, I just need to check something real quick. Did he make anything all right? Did he? I can't remember what the ice one... Or no, I already have the ice one. Oh, I just need a Sissium now. Oh yeah, because I got the Frost Axe off of that boy. I think Assisium is out of the Tundra, so next time we're in the Tundra, I'll make sure we do a little mining. I can never remember. Like, I have, like, people that I know that, like, remember every little thing and where it comes from in every game, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I've never been able to do that. I've always kept notes for everything for myself just because I can't remember it all. I think it's also because, like, I'm constantly playing so many different Monster Hunter games that, like, I start to mix them all up in my head a lot. Because, like, I swap around between the games a lot. Like, I'm also, like, off stream, I've been, like, very slowly, like, a little bit at a time working my way through World, because I only have so much tolerance for that game. But I want to see the Fatalis fight, so, you know, we got to get through it eventually. Although I like World a lot more than I used to. But I'm not going to get into all that again. Though I am going to miss the fishing in this game, because God, I like never fish in Freedom Unite, because I'm like, well, I don't want to like sit there fishing up each individual fish. Like, I like the little break in between the hunts and going to the farm, but like, I don't want to sit there fishing for like 5 or 6 minutes. So I like this game because you can just like, there you go, pull up the fish, you're good, let's go, you know? Did I miss one? Yeah, I did. But I'm not like crazy far in the world. Like I'm sitting in the guiding lands now, so I've been kind of like slowly working on that. Like I'm literally like, I need to fight Zinogre. That's where I'm at with it, so I'll get around to it eventually. What I've been working on is like beating every single quest that's in the standard quests. So like I did low rank, I did high rank. I'm almost done G rank. Like I'm working on like the Elder Dragons and that now. So I got to do like the second or third hunt. I think it's like a secondary hunt against Teostra. And then I'm caught up on everything that'll give me until I fight more things in I keep wanting to call it the grinding lands, the guiding lands. So we'll have to see kind of where I end up with after that, but it's been all right. It's been a lot more fun than before. I still think the Clutch Claw sucks, and I still think the monsters roar way more than is reasonable, but I've been able to look past that and just have fun with it for what it is. Because even my, like, not favorite Monster Hunter is still a great game. Like, arguably, there's not been a bad Monster Hunter game. At least in my opinion. Do I want to go for Nargacuga again? Or what were the other monsters in this rank? Urigan, Rathalos. Do I want to get angry? I don't like Urigan or Rathalos. Let's see here. Maybe we'll just do it. Would I rather fight him with? Like, until I fight Rathalos, I don't have any flash bombs. Bomb casing. Yeah, let's try to get Rathalos out of the way. Okay, you only get 5, dude. Bring some honey too, just in case. Because me and Rathalos very rarely see eye to eye. Part of me feels like, well, we'll try it. Like, worst case scenario, Rathalos kills me. Generally, I would upgrade the weapon before I bother with him, but... How's this armor for fire resistance, too? Not great. Fuck me. One badly placed jump back fireball, and that'll be the end of me. Well, we'll try him, like I said. I want to see how he is in this game. He's probably the same as he was in re-ultimate, but we'll still give him a try. Let's see, do we have one that will give us... Yeah, we can do that. For all the good it'll do. I feel like he has a new quest too. Yeah, he does. Eggs. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we'll get around to that. That's fine. Okay, well, we got 7 flash bombs. That'll be enough to keep him on the ground for the first 5 minutes of the hunt. Alright. Now, if I was Rathalos, where would I hang out for a cutscene? I'm feeling 5 or 7. That was like when I was working my way through World recently. The armor set I was using, I really like it. I set it up really well, but I wasn't paying attention, and I got up to having to fight the one of the G rank Kirins, and it had I think it actually had -12 thunder resistance. So I think it was the same boat I'm in right now with Rathalos. If I made even the smallest mistake, the thunder would one-shot me, basically. It was brutal. So I ended up having to swap out my handicraft talisman for what was it, for thunder resistance, just to get through the fight a little bit easier, because I was doing all right, but it was any little mistake, any lapse of judgment whatsoever, running in a little bit too soon when he's doing the thunder around himself, the multiple lightning strikes, and I was getting one shot. So I was like, all right, I'm not dealing with this. 3rd gen arguably has one of the coolest looking volcanoes. It's the big cool badass moon is just cool. Yes. Oh, look, you're already up in the air. How great for you, you big bitch. And if he's a problem, then I will make sure I upgrade the weapon. Jeez, he's big. You son of a bitch. Saw it coming, but it was too late. Oh my god. I hate you, Rathalos. I don't think there's ever been a game where I haven't just despised you, you big prick. That he always lands right when I throw the flash bomb because he's a big bitch. Fuck you. Don't get greedy. My fault. It's not Rathalos' fault. I don't know what it is. Every time I fight him, I get aggravated by him in every game. It doesn't matter which one. And then I, like, play really sloppily. He's gonna jump back fireball me. Yep, the fire resistance is gonna be a problem. Bitch. Every fucking time, he always lands. I'm so bad at that. Ooh. Good thing I was in as far as I was, or that would have really fucking hurt. I gotta be careful. He's gonna fucking wait me. Funny part is, like, I really like Rathian. I just really hate Rathalos. He's aggravating. Yeah, you're gonna turn on a dime and run into me, you big dumb bitch. Oh, perfect. In my defense, like, he literally fulfills everything I hate about him every time I fight him. I always just feel like his AI was, like, just designed to just, like, wait for button presses and do, like, whatever the shittiest thing he could do is. I just feel like that's the way he's always been programmed. Yeah, jump back fireball. Fucking idiot. Wind pressure, tailspin, awesome. You big fucking moron. Don't get greedy. Really should have gotten greedy there. Shit. And I should be okay. Nope. Fuck that fucking move. I was really hoping that was Hellthorn. Alright, I'm just gonna wait till he gets up in the air. Oh, that's a good opening. Son of a bitch. Just a fucking waste of paintballs, aren't you? Hopefully he's piecing out so I can jerk him. I gotta, like, stop letting Rathalos get to me. Like, it's my own fault because I get so pissed off just by his mere existence, and then I, like, eat all these stupid moves, and then I'm like, see, look what Rathalos is doing to me. It's his fault. And it's like, no, he's just doing what he's programmed to do. I gotta learn not to sit underneath of his face because jump back fireball. Should I throw another paintball at him? I really don't feel like losing him. Of course. Shit, I could have gone for the longer combo on that. That was the worst place I could have ended that. All right. He's a little sleepy. I was really hoping I'd clip his tail a bit more on that. No, don't leave. He's not leaving. God damn it. I hit the button too late. I didn't bring antidotes either. And he stunned me. I don't think the quest gave me any either. No, it didn't. Alright, there's no choice. We gotta bitch out. I always notice that in 3rd gen, even being like 1 level of stamina down, and I feel like I just can't run very far anymore. You just take a nap, sleep off the poison, you're good. Alright, we're fine. I thought I had an extra second before he dove, but I like was way off on the timing on that. In 4 Ultimate, he is like all about that move. He uses it so damn off. At least whenever I fight him, I feel like he uses that move like constantly in 4 Ultimate. Especially Azure. Azure just sits there and like dive bombs me. Get another paintball on him because he's definitely going to disappear in a second. Yeah. No, there's no room here. It looks like there is, but there isn't. I'm gonna have to wait till he comes down. All right, get over here. Jump back fireball, yeah. He never does that. He never does that move. Never seen it before. Doing that. You have other moves. I've seen you do them. Hopefully he's gonna jump back fireball. Yeah. Alright, I got sharpen anyway. Bye. Yeah. Where's the fucking zone? We should have a second. Don't dive bomb me, I'm so sorry. Wait until I wasted all my paintballs. He wasn't going in the air this much before. So there we go. I think I got everything broken now. Oh, that would have been a nice finish. You're not leaving, you big bitch. The worst thing it could have been. Oh well. He's not a bad monster, just like 20 years of fighting him and like just, I don't know. I feel like Capcom could like let him chill out for just one game, but he's not gonna, because he's already in the trailer for the next one anyway, so we know he's there. Dude, you know what'd be great is if it was a fake out and just Rathalos just isn't there for a game. But he's so damn iconic, it would be weird to not have him around, I guess. Alright, well, let's see if we get anything for the gun lance. I would love to have my poison gun lance back. I don't know why I like poison gun lance so much. It's always the Rathian one. Just every game that it's in, I just like making it. It's just, ever since it like first came about, I've just always really liked that gun lance. And it's like, it's known to be a good gun lance. Although in Freedom Unite, I think most of the game I rolled with like the Tigrex one. At least I'm remembering right. Like back in the day when I played through Freedom Unite, that was like back when like my whole thing was like, oh, I'm gonna like, I would make every piece of armor and the weapon for whatever, like for gun lance, I would make every weapon. That would be insane. But I would make every piece of armor and then the weapon for a monster. And then I would move on to the next monster, make every piece of armor and the weapon for that monster. And I would just do that for the whole game. It took me forever to get through Freedom Unite back in the day because of that. But that's like just kind of how I felt that I wanted to like move through the game. What are we missing? We need, geez, we need 4 more. We got the Wrath of Marrow though, which is great. So the Rathalos shells are just a matter of time. Okay, well I can deal with that. I think what I'll do is I'll make sure I have the Nargacuga weapon just to get him down a little bit quicker. It wasn't that bad. I used 3 mega potions. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Rathalos. I think, like I said, I think I always psych myself up about him because I like. It's like I've stopped doing it with Royal Ludroth, but I said this thing where like I just really hate Royal Ludroth. I don't know why. I don't like fighting him. I've just always had a thing about him. I find him boring. I think it was mainly because I had to fight him so often on Gunlance back in the day, farming the sponges and that, and it's just like putting away the Gunlance to chase him down, to have him roll, to have him like run back and forth across the level. Like I developed this like seething hatred of Royal Ludroth. So then anytime I fought Royal Ludroth, I would try to rush the fight as fast as possible, like not pay attention to what he was doing and just like swing at him, and then I would take a bunch of hits. And then I'd be like, you know, I'd be even angrier about the fact that I'm fighting Royal Ludroth, and it's like, just chill out and have fun, man. I don't think there's really monsters in the game. Like, as much as I'm like, oh, I don't like this monster, there's very few that I would ever say are, like, objectively bad, like, monsters to fight. Everybody's got stuff that they, like, dislike fighting, but I wouldn't go so far. Like, I'm trying to think if there's anything that I'm like, that's objectively just, like, a shitty fight. Outside of, like, some of the siege monsters, because they can be kind of boring. But the spectacle is cool the first couple of times. Like, I would love to see, like, in Wilds, if they do something cool with Dalamador, or, you know, just, I don't know. They've had such a, like, bad time with the siege monsters. I feel like that's why they, like, didn't really bother with it in Rise. Like, yeah, I know we had, like Ibushi and that, like, none of them were, like, siege monsters. But, I don't know, I feel like they could do it. Don't do Zor Magdaros ever again, because that was like one of the most boring things I've ever seen in a Monster Hunter game. But like Jen Moran was fun the first couple of times. Like, you know, it's boring now, but it was cool to, like, you know, be on the sand ship and have all that going on back in the day. I enjoyed it. I wonder if they have any, like, new stuff they can do yet. Probably not yet. Yeah, you have those. I have these set as peaceful because they kept tripping me. And I didn't notice it at first, but I eventually noticed that they were tripping me during fights, and it was driving me crazy. So I switched them both to, like, passive types, because, like, I got hit so many times from them, like, flinching me in the middle of a fight. All right, I think what we'll do is we'll do one more Nargacuga, see if we get that fur, and then we'll call her a day, I think. Because this was always going to be a shorter stream, because usually I start at 8, but like I said, I don't know. I've been in a weird mood this week. I just haven't really been in the mood to, like, stream at all. Or maybe we should, you know what, maybe we'll just finish it up by getting this quest out of the way and getting our bath level up too. I'll do the egg quest off the off stream. Yeah, because what was it? It was, yeah, it's just a Volvidon and a fucking Roggy. Let's do that. Just in case. Where's the quest? Volcano. Yeah, I've always been, like, a pretty introverted person, so sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, I go to set up the stream and I'm like, I'm just not in the mood to, like, try with it, I guess. I don't know. I get weird about stuff, and, you know, every now and again it doesn't feel like it's worth the effort, but it is fun. Hey, Wade, how's it going? Good to see ya. Psycho Serum, they're having mercy on me. Glad to hear it. What are you saying today? That's why I have a cool drink. You know what? I'm going to use the Psycho Serum too. I don't feel like looking for the monster. Where is he? 7? Let's go. Oh, it's a thing from my, like, hometown. When we're asking, like, what somebody's up to, we say, what are you saying? That small town charm. That's what I got going for me. You know what? Like, beyond the waist, this outfit actually kind of goes well. I was thinking. The blue kind of goes with the orange a little bit. I'm kind of into it. All right, where is he? Did he already leave? He already left. I wasted the Psycho Serum. Right, well, he probably went to 6. And then our bath will be... I wonder if it'll change what it says. Because, like, right now we have an awesome bath. So, like, will the bath get a cooler thing? There he is. All right. Well, it's Roggy first. Let's get Roggy out of the way. Hey, that's completely fine as long as you're having fun, right? I never begrudge people that don't want to play the older games. Because, like, whatever. As long as you're having a good time, who cares? I grew up with these, so I have, like, the nostalgia goggles for it, right? But, you know, I've actually started getting into World a little bit more. I've been slowly working on it. Just a little bit. Just a little. I'm up to Zenogre now in Iceborne. So, like, I'm not, like, super far, but I'm slowly working my way through it. My, like, weird hatred of World is, like, lessened a little bit over the years. Roggy, come on. I gotta keep in mind these are, like, the online versions of them, so they're gonna take a minute longer to kill. Oh, it was? What did you name in World there? Wait. Was it Gunlance? I bet it wasn't. My poor weapon is, like, not loved by anybody. And why is that poison there for so long? Greatsword Hammer, those are great weapons. Over the last, like, couple of years, I've really started to, like Hammer and Greatsword a lot. Especially in Rise. Like, I really like the Surge style. I don't know if you played with that a lot in Rise, but, like, the Surge style was pretty fun. Like, actually having, like, status Greatsword, it was kind of a unique feeling after, like, you know, how many games of, like, slow and ponderous moves. I was into it. I thought you were leaving, Roggy. What are you doing? He died way faster than I thought he would. I didn't even get to break his sack yet. I like Hammer, but for some reason in World, it drives me a little bit nuts because there's a lot of, like, uneven terrain in World, and I feel like I'm constantly, like, going into the, like, sliding attack where he, like, spins up in the air. And it didn't happen in Rise to me very often, but in World, I feel like I'm, like, constantly, like, flipping around with it. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. You did what I did, too. I started on PS4, and then I didn't finish Iceborne. I kind of fell out of it. And then I got it again on PC, and I've been kind of just, you know, casually making my way through it. But I'm getting there. I gotta work on the Guiding Land stuff a fair amount. He's dead. He's dead. You don't need to hit him anymore. I don't like ending that combo. Even if I know the monster's dead, I'm like, I'm getting that final hit. Go away. I'm assuming, did you do Rise on computer as well, or did you stick with the Switch when it came out? I should have... Wait, I can just have a Mega Potion? Or we don't need Mega Potions. I have so many first aid meds. Alright, let's sharpen up and find Baby Boy, and we'll take him out. Get these idiots out of the way so I can actually drink. All right, listen. How are you not dead? Okay, yeah, that's... I didn't bother doing Sunbreak on the Switch. I, like, did that all on PC. I was like, I'm good. I'm not, like, a frame rate snob, but Rise does feel a hell of a lot better on PC than it did on the Switch. Already sharpened. Yeah, I get that. I tried out a bit of light bowgun in Rise, and it was kind of fun. I've never been a gunner, but I had a bit of fun with it in Rise, like just trying out like different weapons. That I'd really like to try out dual swords. Dual blades is like one of the only weapons in the entire series that I just never used it. Even in Frontier, I tried most weapons, but I only tried like 100 to a dual sword. God damn it, I knew I was too close. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll take the tremor. Go do it. You need to check what skills his armor has, because I did. I finished 3 Ultimate with the Volvidon's armor, because it had like good evasion skills, and I was able to slot in some attack as well, I believe. So maybe we'll end up doing the same thing in Portable 3rd. That might be fun. The only problem I run into with World is, like, everybody I know who plays World plays it on PS4. And so me making the switch over to that has kind of killed it, because I really like having Monster Hunter on the go. So, like, one of the reasons I bought it on PC was because I was like, well, I want to play it on my Steam Deck. Because I really like having Monster Hunter, like, just be a on-the-go game for me. Get out of the lava, man. I'm taking damage just from being near you. He's such a bitch. Get out of the lava. Ooh. Alright, that's fine. That was a good roll. Now the Rocktor fucking attacking me. I better be careful. Oh yeah, I always forget if you fucking hit him as he goes into a ball. He like will always flinch, and I always forget to do it. I always wait for him to move. It's like, no, take the swing, knock his ass over. I'm too close. Yeah. I don't think the quest gave me any cleansers either. No, that's my bad. I should have brought some. Alright, I'll just hope to hell that Zelda gives me a potion. Bitch. Okay, good. Okay, it's really hard to get out of range of that. It's way bigger than I think it is. I don't remember it being that big in other games, but it just feels like, fuck. Yeah, it's such a big area. It's fine if I'm not, like, mid-move, but... Okay, well, I can use a potion at least. Rocktor, you better stop. I'm gonna be killing your father soon. I think he's one of the 6-star monsters in this game. You better watch out. Say don't get greedy. He's moving just fast enough. Yeah, I can't hit him. Alright, that's fine. We'll finish him off in the next zone. Come on, baby boy. I meant to go to the right on that, or the left on that one. I think out of like this type of monster, well, I like Gosserang the best, but out of like the 3rd gen ones, I think I like Lagombi the best. I don't know. I feel like Azuros is too boring. This guy is kind of annoying because he just like rolls around the zone constantly, but he doesn't like actively fight a lot of the time. It's just more he's like rolling about. Lagombi, yeah, like he slides around a lot, but I don't know. He's usually sliding to attack you. So he's usually like coming at you instead of like rolling around. So I don't know. I feel like Lagombi's my guy. But like Gosserang actually very quickly became one of my favorite monsters in Rise. There's just something fun about him. Like especially on Gunlance with like Evade Extender, it's really fun just like hopping backwards like away from his sword and stuff like that, and then just run right back in with the Blast Dash. Or the, you know, the full barrage once we got into Sunbreak. He's just a really fun monster. Lunageron too. I thought I wasn't going to like Lunageron, and he became one of my favorite. I don't know if I like him more than Malzeno or not. I don't know. I think I might. I fought a lot of Lunageron, though. I needed a lot of his parts for things. Yeah, same here. I want to see more of, like, the cool guys again. I want Malfestio to come back really badly. Celtis and Celtis Queen would be great. I would love to see them do something interesting with Narcarkos. Like, make him a little bit more interesting to fight. But, like, I feel like they could do something cool with him. He's a big squiddy boy. But I really hope, like, some of the Rise monsters were, like, very throwaway, but that happens in every game. There's always, like, a couple that are kind of like, like, we don't need to see them again. They didn't really, like, make any impact. But, like, Rise had a couple of, like, really solid, fun-to-fight monsters, so I do hope they come back. There we go. Our hot spring is even more powerful than ever. Yeah, I'm going to be getting that, because I'm going to do a playthrough of it, because I did Monster Hunter Stories 2, like, back when it came out, so I was like, yeah, we got to do number 1 again. And it fits in perfectly now. Can I go in? Why won't it let me in? Do I have to talk to you before I can go in? There we go. Well, I've been doing this new thing, because I was getting a little burnt out on hunting games. So, like, Monday, Tuesday is a set game. Right now, it's Breath of Fire 3. And then Wednesday, Thursday, 1 week I do hunting games. And then the next week I've been doing a creature collecting game. So I've been playing Cassette Beasts, which is a really good, like, Pokemon kind of game. that I really like, and I've been having a lot of fun alternating between those two styles of games for the second half of the week. So I'm probably going to keep that going for a while, and we'll probably just do Monster Hunter Stories after I'm done with Cassette Beasts, because I never played the first one. So I really want to like give it a shot and get into it. Let's get into this new hot spring. Get ready. It's so wonderful. Is it still an awesome bath? Yeah, it was. I've still been trying to like hunt down a copy of that for the 3DS as well, though. Capcom, they've been okay with that kind of thing in the past. They've been pretty good about leaving things alone when they remaster them, at least from what I've seen. But I haven't really played the Resident Evil ones, and I know they did touch those up a fair amount. But I don't know. I feel like they'll leave it alone. You know what I've been really into lately is, speaking of Capcom, I recently got really into the Mega Man Battle Network games. Oh yeah, I forgot they had a phone version of that. I completely forgot that existed. Hopefully they go with, well, if the 3DS one's better, then hopefully they do that. I completely forgot there was a phone version. Yeah, I've been like really into the Mega Man Battle Network games. I've been like, I got the collection. It's really fun. Okay. Well, I'm sure if it's a PC and console release, they'll probably just stick with the 3DS version, maybe? One would hope. They might do a hybrid version of it as well, because like the Switch will have like a touchscreen and all that. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm excited for it though, because it does have connections to the second game a little bit, so it'll be interesting to like see the connections there. And I think there was like characters that are in both games, so that'd be kind of cool to see how it all plays out. I kind of want to get that game on PC and play through it again. I forgot to fucking plant again. I keep doing that. Like a foolish baby who doesn't know how to play the game. We'll get everything up to 50. Yeah, I'll do that. And what Naviru's in the first one as well, and like the the red-haired dude is in it, I think. I remember I've seen a few characters in the trailers that I'm like, I remember them. So I'm excited, like legitimately, because I really like that game, and I keep like thinking about buying it again on PC just so I can like, I don't know, I like having most of my games consolidated on PC. It's just how I am. Especially with the Steam Deck and shit like that being in existence now, it's kind of like you have the best of both worlds like the Switch, but a lot more customization. All right, let's wrap today up with one more Nargacuga, and we'll see if we can get the last little bit of parts that we need. Actually, I do want to check something real quick. Yeah, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I really want to get it on PC. Because, like, now that I know the story and that, I would probably just, like, whip through it just to get to the end game. You know, because, like, I already know what happens, so I'll probably, like, just skip the cutscenes and just kind of boogie back through and get rolling again. Let's see. I just want to really quick. Tail Spike, Pelt. I just want to check the drop rates on Pelts real quick if I can. Although it's a fucking nightmare sometimes to find the information on it. Yeah, I can't find the drop rates anywhere. Whatever, I'll just kill them. I'll see if I can find out what the capture rates are for the pelts later on. No biggie. We'll just get them. Plus, I just, like, very rarely use my Switch anymore in general. Like, I was playing Unicorn Overlord on it, but I got really distracted by those, like, other games. Like, I've just been playing random stuff lately. Like I said, I've gotten really into the Mega Man Battle Network games. I'm kind of, like... I'm still just on the first game, but I've been, like, trying the beginnings of all of them just to see the differences between the different games and the way the fights work and all that. I've been really enjoying it, but I'm like really focusing on like finishing up the first one so I can kind of move on, because everybody says the first game is you know, it suffers from first game syndrome, so there's a lot of quality of life stuff that got like put in place in the second game going forward. Kind of funny how many games that I really like are made by Capcom, though. I feel like he's up here. Maybe he's in Area 9, I don't know. Every time I come to Area 6, he's like just leaving. Oh. Okay. Let's get a paintball on him. Well, the rumor is that they're finally gonna start doing it, because they're like making up that like Capcom ID thing and all that. So I'm hoping that it finally becomes a thing. I think that they really heard how much people wanted that to be a thing in Rise and that. So hopefully they finally get the point. That would be fantastic. Guard, don't do it. Yeah. I just want them to like make sure they release everything like at the same time. Like, if you're gonna put it on a platform, put it on a platform at launch so that I can get it on the platform I want. Instead of like, oh, a year later we're gonna put it on PC. Like, just launch it properly. Take the extra time, delay the game if you need to, but like put it on everything it's gonna be on. Because I feel bad for people that like bought it on the Switch and then it came out on PC and then it came on Xbox and PlayStation. It's like, all right, like let's chill out on that kind of stuff. I don't like that. Because like, you know, if people have friends on a certain platform and they're like, oh well, it's not on that platform, so I'll get it on like the Switch or PC, and then, oh, never mind. Now it's on Xbox, you know, it kind of sucks. Although if they do finally do cross-platform, that won't be as big of a deal. Alright, you're being really fancy today. I really want to power up my sword, but it's a bad idea. He's not gonna flinch, he's gonna fucking wreck me. There we go. I missed every strike of that. Just chill out just for a second. I don't like fighting him in this area because I can't see around the reeds very well. I don't know why they like really trip out my vision and then I take a lot of stupid hits. Where's that? We gotta sharpen. That was nice. So we pieced it right when my weapon dulled. I also I want to see them bring in more Frontier boys. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Frontier monsters, but there's like legitimately so many good monsters in that game that can easily work in mainline with a little bit of tuning. Did not think that the chest thing would hit me, but it did. I don't think I need its wing part anymore. Like, I'll still, like, try to break the wings, but I feel like it's more tail parts that I need right now. Ow. He doesn't do the double spin. Although I don't know if I'd want to see the exotic Nargacuga or the blinking Nargacuga. That might be a little much. Those things are terrifying. Although the exotic was okay once I got used to it, but the first time I saw that thing like transform and go crazy, that one I really wasn't sure if I was going to be able to beat him with Gun Lance. I just felt like I didn't have the speed to like get around a lot of his moves, but I got used to him. Damn it. I just want your tail. You'd already be dead if I was focusing on your head. Fuck off. I'll take it. I'll take a level up over a hit. Yeah, I gotta sharpen again. It feels like every time I do the spirit combo, I end up like wiping out my sharpness, and then he leaves. So like it's really working out. It's like a little pattern that we have going. All right, I need to get some stammy going, and I need to paintball him or I'm gonna lose him. All right, my brother. I got one of the wings, didn't I? Going for the Kelbies? Cool. Just give me free hits over here. Now you lost your tail. God damn it. Why I did that? That was stupid. I always thought it was a little silly that that head lunge hits you even when you're underneath them, but it is what it is. Well, at least I don't have to worry about missing that once we get into Freedom Unite. Although I'm going to be mainly using Greatsword and Hammer in that game. I feel like that's going to be the... it's been mainly Hammer so far with a bit of it's been mainly Greatsword with a little bit of Longsword. Beyond, like, Basarios and Kieran, I've been using Hammer. Just because they're obnoxious without it. I gotta sharpen. Alright, just chill out. Who are you going after? It's me. I didn't want the tail, I wanted the razor things. Oh well. I might make the Greatsword as well in this game, to be honest. I'm not sure. That's great. I always forget that he just, like, drops out of the sky. Just one more break. Problem is, like, I need to make his weapon to get the blue sharpness I want, but blue sharpness would make breaking this a lot easier. He's gonna get away. I don't even know why I'm chasing him. All right, best friend. Let's finish up for today. I'll have to probably do some farming off stream to finish that sword, but that's okay. Man, he really doesn't want me to get to that side, eh? That was me being greedy. I think he's gonna die before I can break it. Never mind. We're good. Right on the nose. Alright, give me like 5 pelts all at once, okay? Just give me a whole bunch of them. That'd be great. What's the opposite of a pelt? That's great. Yeah, I know, but like it would be nice. We got 2 pelts. We're on our way. Ooh, I better not yell. It's getting really late. All right. We'll see what we get, and then we'll call her a day. This was kind of a last-minute thing, like I said earlier. Maybe we'll make some Nargacuga for our... Well, no, we're all like pumpkin boys. Maybe I should leave them alone. My per pal. Wilds better have palicos, though. I'll be sad if they're gone. Like, I enjoyed Cha-Cha and Kayamba in Try and 3 Ultimate, but, like, I do like having the cats. Razors. Another pelt. We're getting there. All right, let's see how we're doing. I don't remember how many of exactly we needed. I think I needed 5 more pelts, but we'll take a look. We'll do the farm, and then we'll call her a day. Then that'll probably be it for me this week. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. It's okay to take a week and not stream as much every now and again. What else did I need? It was whetstones. What are these guys saying? I think a Monster Hunter like farming game would be really fun too. I don't know. I think the world of Monster Hunter like can definitely support a bunch of different game types. Like it made a better Pokemon game than Nintendo's made in a long time. Like I really liked it. Just a personal opinion, but I really like Monster Hunter stories too. Really like Cassette Beast though. Cassette Beast has been like delightful to play, so I'm excited to keep rolling on that. We'll have to eventually get to Dragon Quest Monsters at some point, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do that after Cassette Beast and then Monster Hunter Stories. Like, it's not like I need to worry about like latching on to like launch hype for anything, because like launch hype doesn't do anything. When you're just a little guy. And I have been like, well, I keep hoping that Square will just like put that game on PC and maybe like not have a shitty frame rate. Like I said, like I'm not a frame rate snob, but like at least try to hit 30. Like, just, you know, I feel like 30 is like a minimum point of quality at this point. Like, I don't know. Like, I know the Switch is old, but like, if you can't hit a stable frame rate, maybe just don't fucking put the game on it. That's my thing. Like, I don't care if your frame rate's low, but at least make it stable. That's what it is with me. All right, what are we seeing here? Iron Blade Fire. Yeah, but I think it's the Ignactor one that I want to make. This is a Wrath. It is nice, though. Okay, so if we, by some luck, got a Nargamero before I got the pelts, then we would be okay. And yeah, we need 2 more pelts. So maybe 1 more hunt. So yeah, like I said, I'll make sure I have that sword before we play this again. That's my commitment to you, the viewer, that I will make sure I have that sword equipped and ready to go as long as I remember. Which I will, because I'm very reliable. Oogie. Nobody said you could get in there. All right, well, that's where I'm going to end it for today. I was actually planning to just go for 2 hours, but I was having a lot of fun, and, you know, I really wanted that sword, but it didn't happen. But that's okay. Maybe 1 more Nargacuga, and that'll finish it up. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, you have a good weekend as well, Wade. Thank you very much for dropping in today. I really appreciate it. And then, yeah, so that's going to be it for me. I don't think I'll stream tomorrow. Like, if I do, it'll be like a shorter one. Like I said, I really haven't been in the mood to stream this week, so sorry, but just, I don't know. Sometimes I just get like that. If this is the end of it for me this week, next week we're going to be picking up with the Breath of Fire 3 playthrough on Monday and Tuesday, and then since it's Creature Collector week, we'll be playing some Cassette Beasts on Wednesday and Thursday. You know, tracking down some more Ranger Captains, seeing if there's any other cool abilities, you know, having fun with it. But anyway, I want to thank you very much for checking out some Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you again some other time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.